Good morning, good morning. Come on in, Cola Pres family. Grab a seat. Welcome to the summer squeeze where we go down to just one service. So if you're sitting in the outside sections, if you wouldn't mind moving towards the wall, inside section, take up the empty seat. If you know the person next to you, sit in their lap. If you don't, just take up the empty seat and kind of move together. And we're going to have some aggressive ushering in the back. My wife and others are going to get us situated. So we talked about this last week. The reason we do this during the summer is, of course, we have a dip in our attendance during the summer, and we just want to give relief to our volunteer workers for kids ministry, for worship team, and so it's worth us to make things tight in here for the summer and just do the one service together, and I love just having the whole church family together. So we're going to do that for the summer. Just the 10:30 worship service with kids ministry offered the same way we do it at the 9, only doing it at the 10:30. Without further ado, speaking of kids ministry, I want to invite one of the most important members of our church who does significant ministry here, Cheryl, to talk about what we do with our kids.
Thank you, David. Okay, so for the past couple of weeks, we've been reminding the adults to sign up for growth groups and telling you that we're having summer Bible study. So I wanted to take just a moment to share what we're doing for the children in our church. The bulk of our ministry does happen on Sunday mornings. We have 7 rooms going on back there with the kids divided up by ages. Babies through 3-year-olds have their classes for the whole service, and age 4 and up join their parents for the beginning of worship and then are dismissed before the sermon to hear the Bible lesson. Whew, sorry, y'all. I'm feeling there's so many of you. Okay. And then the other thing we do is that every other month on Sunday evenings, the 2nd through 5th graders gather at the church and we have a kids club. We play games, we have snacks, and we learn about Jesus. We actually have that tonight, and we're doing our last lesson on the Apostles' Creed. So if you have a 2nd through 5th grader, bring them out tonight so they can participate in that. You know, at Cola Pres, we talk all the time about worship, community, and outreach. And what we're doing on Sunday mornings with our children mirrors that. Worship is what we do on Sunday mornings, and our children are getting the chance to worship in a way that's appropriate for them. We use kid-friendly language, there are visuals, there's hand motions, there's songs, all ways that help children learn. Then we have community. Community is really multifaceted back there because we have 2 adults. They're serving together, so they're building their relationship with one another in a new way. Instead of just going out for coffee and talking about themselves, they are serving alongside each other. Then we have our children. The way they make friends at church is by going to class together with other kids, so they're building their community. And then there's another level of community where the adults in our church are getting to know the children in our church. They are precious, and the adults get to know them personally. They know, if you serve back there, you know who cries when their parents drop them off. You know which little kid is going to want to be read to the whole time. You know whose favorite sports team, who's a Clemson fan, and you know, yeah, that was for me. And you know which kids need a little extra connection on Sunday mornings. So we have community. And then there's outreach. That's just sharing the good news with unbelievers. And that is the heart of what we are doing on Sunday mornings, because we know that our children are dead in their sins until they are made alive in Christ. And so on Sunday mornings, we are watering the seeds that we're in.